Hey Poohs, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be eating on some snow crab legs, some cauliflower rice. That's be my first time trying cauliflower rice. We also have some beat up eggs right here, some beat up boiled eggs. I over-peeled them, didn't mean to, but it is what it is. We gonna eat them anyways. And I also have some kielbasa sausages. We have some cucumbers, and we have Blove Smackalicious sauce in mild. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be eating today, y'all. Some good stuff. So I'm super excited. I haven't been on camera in like a week, so I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to just talk to y'all in the comments and stuff like that, because I haven't seen y'all in a minute. So but yeah, y'all, I've been doing a whole lot of things, but we're gonna get into that in a minute. So we do have a true crime, so make sure you stick around, okay? Because I know y'all been asking me in the comments. But listen, y'all. Okay, let me go ahead and eat a little bit first. Well, I'm gonna eat while I'm talking. So y'all know, some of y'all know that I am in the process of like packing everything because I'm moving next week. So trying to sit down and just study is just a bit much for me right now because I have a lot of stuff to pack. Okay, so see, I can eat cucumbers with her sauce. I am going to try the salt and vinegar though. Salt and vinegar seasoning. That's the onion. Mm. Mm. So I did take my braids out because my braids were absolutely too tight. I literally took them out the day after I dropped it. The day after I dropped that video, the last video I dropped, basically. I took it out after I put that video out, which was like the next day. So I only had my hair done for like a day, and I took it out because it was just too sore. My scalp was just all kind of jacked up. So I think I need like a break from braids right now. So I'm gonna let my scalp heal. So I'm gonna be rocking some scarves, y'all. So look at that. That looks so good. So how's everybody been doing? Let me know in the comments. I haven't talked to y'all in a long time. So did y'all get y'all Blove sauce yet? Those who ordered, did y'all get y'all sauce yet? Let's do a thumbnail. Had to do a thumbnail, y'all. This head scarf is remind me of like, me and my husband went to go see Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman. I can't even talk. It was so good. Did you like it?
Love it.
That movie was like, I encourage everybody and their mama to go see that movie. I feel like it's not talked about enough.
It's definitely not.
Like, what's going on?
In the theater.
Huh?
There weren't even enough people in the theater.
It wasn't. I think it was like maybe like 5 people in the theater. I'm like, what's going on around here? That movie my husband already said he knew it was gonna make me sad. Man. Okay. This video may be lengthy because I'm trying to try something out. I'm trying to eat my food first. One of my pools suggested a while back. She was like, "Why don't you eat some of your food? Eat your food first." She said, "Actually, eat your food first, then do your true crime." I guess because like I edit a lot in my videos, like when I do true crime, mostly because I be sitting here thinking like, "Damn, what comes next?" You know. So I be forgetting, y'all. So I hope y'all stick around because this video may be lengthy. I'm talking 40 minutes lengthy. I apologize in advance. Oh my God, I love snow crabs so much. Okay, these not salty. A little bit. They still are a bit salty. We also went to see the Joker. We seen that a while back though. The Joker, Black and Blue. Black and Blue was a good movie too. Did you like Black and Blue?
Straight.
I'll do snow crab off camera, but on camera, I don't know. I struggle. Like Casey Connection, she's the queen. Casey Connection is the queen of cracking these snow crab, boy. I was so good at it, but it's like now that my nails are longer, which they done grew too long. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut them. Like next time I get them done, I'm gonna cut them down because they ain't got too long. So, y'all let me know down below though. Do y'all like snow crab or king crab? Or do you like both? I like both. But you know what? I'm gonna try this cauliflower rice. I'm like tearing it down. Let's see, y'all. They said this is how people are eating it. Salt is the sausage, cucumber, and rice mix. That's how they eating it. So I tried this combo before on my channel. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I really do. The cauliflower is straight though.
Do a little bit of everything though. Do a little bit of everything. Pepper, egg, all that. If you can.
On here?
You probably have to bite the pepper and the egg.
Y'all, it's so cold here. It's so cold in Detroit. Well, yeah. What's the degrees? I think it's like 24 degrees.
9. 9.
It's 9? It's 9 degrees in Detroit right now. Dang. Oh, here it is. I'm about to say I ate all that cucumber that quick. Y'all should definitely try that. Woo! Y'all should definitely try that combo. I know it looks weird, but it's good. Trust me. It really is. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna jump into the true crime. I know y'all probably like, girl, you didn't even eat nothing. But I gotta film another video today, so. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Why you doing
it?
You still eat? Why you doing it?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip right now of the 911 call. We're gonna start with that.
Anne Arundel County 911.
I just spent the day taking kids to the dentist and then going grocery shopping. I'm supposed to be leaving to take my husband to a doctor's appointment right now, but he's not responding at all, and he's got his gun laying next to him in the bed.
Do you think he shot himself?
I don't know. I didn't turn the lights on in the room.
So the caller is a 42-year-old housewife, mother of 5, Ann Anastasia. Ann Anastasia, they say she's kind of like a very composed type woman, very shy, you know. But anyways, police arrive to her house. When they arrive, they walk in and they see that there's like crates of food in her living room, like crates of food, crates of clothes. They just lived very like messy. They wasn't like really tidy. So anyways, police, you know, they walk upstairs, and when they walk upstairs, they get to Ann Anastasia's room, and they see that Ann Anastasia's husband is laying in the bed with a gunshot wound to his temple. He was laying face up in the bed. There was also a .45 caliber pistol inches away from Anthony's arm. So now the police they pretty much looking at it like, you know, like the S word. I don't even want to say it. That it was self-inflicted. Let me just say that. Ann tells police that she stumbled across Anthony's body when she was taking her kids to school. She also took her youngest daughter to the dentist. And she also went to the grocery store with her 13-year-old daughter, who was homesick that day. Ann also tells police that Anthony was severely depressed because he ended up having like several back injuries, and it caused him not to go to work. So I guess he was pretty much depressed about that, you know. So now they're really thinking like, okay, he harmed himself because of, you know, he's really depressed and he's not able to provide for his family and things like that. So police asked Ann, is there anyone else residing in the home? And she goes, well, there's my kids. Oh, and yeah, there's a 25-year-old house guest in the basement. Her name is Jacqueline. So they say like Jacqueline, she needed a lot of help, and she kind of looked to Ann Anastasia's husband Anthony as like more like a father figure. So she kind of took to Anthony a lot. So police also asked Ann, is Jacqueline home? And she's like, well, I don't know. I don't know if she's home. She haven't seen her. But then she also said, well, the last thing that I heard was my husband, Anthony, and Jacqueline in the basement arguing. They were arguing really loud, yelling, fighting, and all that stuff. So the police goes downstairs. Well, on their way downstairs to the basement, they said they heard like metal music playing, and it was giving the police officers like more of like an eerie effect, you know, meaning like something is like, for them it was like, okay, something is wrong, you know, like it just seems very dark basically. So as they go downstairs, they end up seeing Jacqueline's body right on the carpet, full of blood. So at this point, they're looking around and they're thinking like, well, they go to, they had like a door in the basement. And so the officers go to the door to see if like the door was broken in or anything. So they see that the door was locked shut. And then they also see that the windows was like screwed shut, bolted, all that stuff. So like no one came through a window or through the door. So at this point, they're thinking Anthony Anastasi, you know, killed Jacqueline, then goes upstairs and shoot himself. That's what they're thinking at this point. I also wanted to mention that Jacqueline was stabbed multiple times. She was stabbed 42 times. And also they were able to tell that she fought her attacker because on the palms of her hands and on her arms, she had like a lot of cuts and stuff. So they was able to determine that she was like trying to fight her attacker off. So over the next few days, investigators were notified by the chief medical examiner that Ann Anastasi still had a bullet in his head. But buried in Ann Anastasi's room was like by some DVDs. It was like, you know, their room was like really cluttered. But they end up finding a bullet. And so they end up, you know, examining the bullet and everything. And they realized that that bullet that they found didn't match the bullet that was in Anthony's head. So at this point, they were like, there's no way you could put a 380 bullet inside of a 45 gun. There's no way. Because it would just like fall right out of the other end. So at this point, they said, well, who the hell killed Anthony and Jacqueline? Now they're looking at this as a double murder. So now detectives decide to bring down to the station Ann Anastasi and her 13-year-old daughter, because they want to know, like, did they hear anything? Did they see anything at this point? Because, you know, like, they're wondering, like, who killed her husband and her house guest, Jacqueline. So when Ann Anastasi get down to the station, she starts to lay it out. She starts to tell, you know, the police what really was going on. She started telling them, like, you know, Anthony was abusing her, all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna play the clip.
What's the worst threat he ever made towards you?
Held his gun to my head and told me to get out of his house.
And when was that?
That would have been a couple months ago.
Okay.
And I'm told if I ever tell the police about it, I ever tell anybody about it, he's going to kill me and whoever I tell.
So Ann, Anthony, and Jacqueline used to live in Michigan. And they like end up meeting somehow, and they struck up this relationship, this three-way relationship. And so, you know, they was in this three-way relationship, and Anne didn't want to be a part of it anymore because she seen that Jacqueline and Anthony were getting too close on an intimate level. And so she said she just didn't want to be a part of it anymore. And so she just got out of it, you know. But her husband decided that he still wanted to be in a relationship with Jacqueline. So he ended up moving Jacqueline from Michigan to Maryland with his wife Ann and the rest of the kids. So that's how Jacqueline ended up in the basement. So to prove that she didn't kill her husband, Ann agreed to a gunpowder test. She agreed to get her cheek swabbed. She agreed to hand over her cell phone. She basically just agreed to let him do it all. She also agreed to a polygraph exam.
It's gonna matter if I'm yawning during this.
Have you been untruthful during this investigation?
No.
Did you shoot your husband?
No.
So police, they were questioning Ann Anastasi, 13-year-old daughter, down the hallway, and she wasn't so calm. Like, she was very upset. At one point, she tried to run out of the police station. She just couldn't sit still. And so when they were talking to her, she actually revealed that she was upset because she heard a conversation with Jacqueline and her dad that they were trying to have a baby. And that made her like really upset. Like, she had like this jealous rage, you know, because her and her daddy was really, really close. She was a daddy's girl. So it made her really, really upset. So y'all, the results are in. So here's Ann Anastasi's test. All of the tests she took.
There's a couple things I need to clear up real quick.
Certainly.
The test that they took from your clothes and your hands, well, they were all sent off.
Probably found lots of cat milk on there.
Well, we found a lot of gunshot residue on you and on the clothes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird.
You have a failed polygraph. You not just failed it, you flunked the hell out of it. The gun that was found next to your husband was tested, okay? And compared to the bullet that was found in his skull, okay? There is no possible way that that weapon fired that bullet that was in your husband's head. We got some phone records, and that night, you and talked for 582 seconds, 3 in the morning. That's about 10 minutes.
That might have been a butt dial.
That's not a butt dial. That's a long conversation.
Cops also got Ann Anastasi's 13-year-old daughter phone records, and they were able to see that, you know, Ann and her 13-year-old daughter was text messaging back and forth with each other about the murder. Like, they were actually planning the murder. And who they got to kill Anthony, her husband, and Jacqueline was Ann's daughter boyfriend, who's 18 years old. His name is Gabriel. Gabriel, he didn't have the best upbringing. He basically raised himself, you know. He was missing like that emotional comfort and things like that. So he ended up getting that from Ann and Ann's 13-year-old daughter. They end up convincing Gabriel that Jacqueline and Anthony were abusers. You know, they were playing on him pretty much. And so Ann tells Gabriel, like, you can come live with us, you know, basically if you do this thing for us, you can come live with us. You know, she was basically preying on him because she knew that he needed basically like a place to like stay and to get that comfort and love and all that stuff. So, you know, he was basically looking for a family because, again, he raised himself. So they even planned the murder. Gabriel and Ann's 13-year-old daughter. And Gabriel was texting them saying things like, oh, I'm going to slit the girl and I'm going to bust the dad. So the police, they end up confronting Gabriel, and they thought they was going to run into somebody that was going to be crazy and deranged and things like that. But they actually, you know, received something totally different from Gabriel. They said he was just like, he just kind of like let everything out. He just completely confessed, and he was like very like upset and, you know, down about it that he did what he did. And that he also said that Ann was the mastermind behind all of it. So the night of the murder, Anne and her 13-year-old daughter goes to pick up Gabriel, picks him up, drive him back to their house. They make him wait in the backyard in the bushes until like all the lights go out, so he'll know when to come in the house. So he goes in the house, meets Anne in the kitchen, and basically give him everything he needs to do what he needs to do. So she ended up giving him the gun. He took the gun. I guess he already had the knife in his pocket. He brung that, I'm assuming. So he goes downstairs first and he kills Jacqueline. And then he goes upstairs and he shoots Anthony. After that, Anne Anastasia, 13-year-old daughter, takes Gabriel back home. While she's taking him back home, Anne was rushing to plant the gun, which she planted the wrong gun. So the next morning, Anne and her 13-year-old daughter wakes up like everything is okay. You know, they wake up, they go in the kitchen, they make breakfast, they shower, they put their clothes on. When Jacqueline's in the basement dead, her dad is upstairs and Anne's husband's upstairs, is their dad. You know, he's dead. I mean, they literally act like nothing ever happened. The three were arrested for the killings, and they were also arrested for 2 counts each of first-degree murder. But awaiting trial, Anne makes a incriminating phone call to someone on the outside. Listen to this shit.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time.
Even though we all think that the world is a better place for him being gone, and that her stupid twit should have known something was going to happen, getting 12 jurors to see the same thing is a problem. The problem is, it's not only him. There's also a 24-year-old girl that was dead in my basement. She was moved into my house with me and my 5 kids. Her should have stayed up in Michigan. She shouldn't have moved down here. She shouldn't have moved into my house. How could you possibly have thought that was going to go well?
When Anne's defense team get confronted about the phone call, they begged her to take a plea deal. And so Anne takes it. Also, Anne's 13-year-old daughter, they sentenced her to a juvenile facility, and she'll be eligible for release at age 21. Gabriel got the same deal as Anne. So Anne had got 2 life sentences. So she's 44 years old. So she's going to spend, 60 years behind bars.
She's 104.
Gabriel actually got the same sentence as Anne. So he got 2 life sentences as well. I'm glad I got through this story, y'all. This one was really, really long for me. I appreciate y'all so much for being patient with me, you know, because with me doing all this stuff, moving and all this stuff, I know I was supposed to be released a true crime, but I'm finally releasing one. I know I didn't eat a lot, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Can you hand me the paper towel? Can y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole story in the comment section? I think my thing is, I want to know. I know this video already long, but shout out to you if you made it to this. Shout out to you if you made it this far. I want to know, I guess, what was the whole purpose of her hiring her 13-year-old boyfriend to kill her husband and a girl? What was the whole point of that?
They figured they needed somebody to do it.
No, what was the point? Why?
What, of hiring a dude to do it?
No. Why did you want your husband to die? Pretty much.
Oh.
Why? You know what I mean? Like, what was up? Like, I mean,
she said he was abusive, and didn't she think that they was having an affair?
I guess, yeah, that's motive right there. So, but it's like they gave her a deal. How in the hell is that a deal? Six.
That's the deal. 60 years is the deal, man. I'm taking my chances in court.
You might as well.
Because what else they gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. 60 years? I mean, because
I gotta kick my defense team ass. They're like, please take the deal, please. Like,
or what if they had like the death penalty or something? Maybe that was.
What state was it?
What state was it? No, it was Maryland.
Okay.
It was Maryland. Yeah. So
maybe they did have a death penalty.
Huh?
So maybe they do have the death penalty. I don't know.
I don't know.
I know it's a few states that do have it though.
That's crazy. You know what? Never mind. I ain't even gonna touch on that. But yeah. So that story was absolutely crazy. How she allowed her 13-year-old daughter to help kill her own father. What in the? Are you serious? Your 13-year-old daughter? And then my question is, why your 13-year-old daughter have an 18-year-old boyfriend? Like, that's absolutely crazy. Man. I know I ain't eat a lot, y'all. But
so what year did this happen? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know.
They abolished the death penalty May 2nd, 2013 in Maryland.
Wow, so they had the death penalty.
They had it from June 20th, 1638 all the way up to May 2nd, 2013.
What was it? June what?
June 20th, 1638.
Wow.
2 men were hanged for piracy in St. Mary's County. That was the first death penalty.
Wow. So yeah, y'all, that story was crazy. One of my Poohs. Oh, let me see if I can remember her name. Her name was Crystal Flint. She requested me for me to do this true crime. Ooh, I feel bad to say how long ago. Like 2.5 months ago. I believe her name was Crystal Flint. I believe so. So shout out to you for requesting this true crime. When I was like studying it, I'm like, oh my God, like this shit is crazy. Like, but I know she suggested it more so too because it was in Michigan. Well, it originated from Michigan, how the whole situation started. So, shout out to Crystal Flint. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I know this video was long. I'm so sorry, y'all. I really am. I'm sorry. I know this video was so long. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in my next video. I'm actually getting ready to film another video probably in like an hour or so with my husband. This was gonna be so much fun. So make sure y'all tune in for tomorrow's video, okay? All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in my next video. Thank y'all so much for joining. All right, y'all.